How to Start Your Detox and Cleanse by Judy Seeger, ND. So first things first, are you ready? That's a big question because you think, oh, it's just a 3-day cleanse. I could do this. It's not a big deal. Well, yes and no. It is an easy cleanse. There are a few days to do a pre-cleanse, a few days for post-cleanse. But you have to really get yourself in that mindset of, whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. I might find a little bit hard to maybe go get the groceries and then make the juices and order things, get things set up. But you know what? It is time for me to get on track. And that's what this is all about. Getting rid of those toxins and knowing that you're doing everything you can to get your body in that frame of, hey, I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be healthy no matter what age I am, no matter where I'm living, what I'm doing. I am going to live a life of health, right? So that's what I want you guys to get in that mindset of, I'm going to get off this road of bad health and chronic fatigue and having all this emotional issues and having chronic things that are just slowing me down, and get off the exit on the healthy life exit is what I call it, where you just say, whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. It's not going to take that much time. I'm going to take the time to take care of myself. So let's get started. Step 1 is set the date, right? I've told you that before. If you don't plan it, it's not going to happen. So you set the date for the 3-day cleanse. And then, of course, you have to have 1 or 2 days before for the pre-cleanse and 1 or 2 days after for the post-cleanse. So figure about a week, really. All right, that's what you're going to do. You're going to plan on total about a week. So again, pre-cleanse is 1 to 2 days minimum, 1 day. The 3-day cleanse, of course, and then the post-cleanse, minimum 1 day, preferably a little bit more, 2 days or more. Okay. Now, during the pre-cleanse, you're going to eat light. That's all that means, right? You're going to have lots of salads, lots of fruit, lots of soups, veggie soups, smoothies that include your green powder. Just eat light. So you're going to get your body ready. You're going to get in your head that, hey, you know what? I'm going to clean out starting on this date, and I'm not going to have any dairy. That includes cheese, yogurt, milk, ice cream. Now, eggs, yeah, you could have eggs maybe once. That's okay. It's not a big deal. But basically, it's not a dairy product, but people ask me about it all the time. And then you also no red meat. Red meat is very, very hard on your system. You want to just take 1 or 2 days, not eat any red meat. And of course, no processed foods. No foods that are in a bag, a can, that's frozen, nothing. Okay, really try hard to eat a clean diet. Okay. Step 2 is get your stuff, right? Get your checklist out. I have it on your download page, all the things you need, so you don't have to think about it. It's already written out for you. What you want to do is you plan on 1 to 2 weeks to order everything. It really does take some time because you have to, I have it all on your download sheet, but it still takes time to call up or go on the internet and order everything. And then you want to store it in a special, what I call the detox and cleanse shelf. So find a cupboard in your kitchen or maybe in your bathroom and put everything in there that is just your shelf. Keep organized. Don't have it all over the house. And then when it's time, you don't know where everything is, right? Get organized, put it in a spot, put in a basket even, and put your sign on it and said detox and cleanse so nobody touches it. All right, steps 3 is you make your menu plan. So you see here, and again, you could download this on your page. Basically, all it is just your week on top. So it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on top, right? And on the left side, there's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then snacks over here. But really, it's a menu plan where throughout the day, you could see what you have to have, right? And just write it down so you could see it, and then you're prepared for it rather than, again, willy-nilly going all over the place, not knowing what you have to do. Make a menu plan, make a few, put them up on your fridge. Now, plan on having enough produce for your juices. That's the biggest thing is people don't have enough. So especially for your liver flush, you're going to need lots and lots of lemons throughout the cleanse and then pre-cleanse. And also especially beets or carrots. So if you're going to do beets, that's fine. Make sure you have enough If you're going to do carrots, make sure you have enough for that. And then having enough herbs. Now, the kit that I tell you guys about definitely has enough for 2 cleanses, not a problem, or for 2 people. But just make sure if you don't do that, that's fine, but make sure you do have plenty of herbs for your cleanse. All right, step 4 is do your detox therapies, right? So this is the fun part where you get into actually getting rid of those toxins. So plan on all these different therapies, and I'm giving you a breakdown of how long it takes on average. So dry skin brushing, 10 minutes is great. You do that before the showers or before the bath. Hydrotherapy is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but 20 minutes minimum. Salt scrub just takes 5 minutes, doesn't take long at all. Your detox bath, really 45 minutes, because you do dry skin brushing right before, then you rinse off. And so altogether, it really takes about 45 minutes. And then walks, okay? Walking or bike riding or whatever you're doing for your exercise is 30 minutes. And then the sauna, if you're going to use infrared sauna or steam sauna, that's 10 to 30 minutes, 10 minutes minimum, 30 minutes max. And that way you have the idea. And then rest time, 1 to 2 hours a day. I mean, you really have to plan on that. I'm not kidding. That is the most important part of this whole program, 1 to 2 hours of rest each day of your 3-day cleanse. All right, so basically you're doing something every 1.5 hours. So watch your time, people. Don't let it slip away. So you're going to be doing juicing, you're doing the detox therapies, drinking herbal teas, drinking smoothies with green powder, taking your herbs. Something is going to be happening every 1.5 hours. So it does keep you busy, but once you write it down and see what needs to be done, it's really not that hard, okay? I mean, you just see, okay, this is what I have to do now, and this is what I have to do next, and then you just go do it, right? All right, so step 5 is drink your herb teas and take your herb concentrates. So again, these are just things that you prepare ahead of time. And then when it's the day of your cleanse, you just drink your teas and then you take your tinctures. They're called concentrates or tinctures, which is this bottle here on the right side. So you know what that is. Now plan on downloading the instructions so you know how to make the herbal teas. Basically, you're making 1 quart the night before, 15 minutes to make it, soak it overnight. If you forget, okay, as we tend to do, I know I certainly have, if you tend to forget, then just remember that the tea does have to soak a minimum of 4 hours. Otherwise, it's not going to be strong enough. You're not going to get results, okay? All right, step number 6 is drink your juices, your veggie juices. Now plan on, make that 1 quart of juice per day first thing in the morning. That's the easiest time. You get up, you're doing your thing, and then you get all your produce out, and then you make your juice. And then you store it in the refrigerator. You can put them in small containers and then put them in the freezer and then have them later on in the day. That's fine if you want to do that. But really, it should be made fresh each day. That's the rule of thumb. Prep time, washing, cutting the veggies takes about 10 minutes. The actual juicing, maybe another 10 minutes because you have to cut them up and put them in the juicer. And then cleanup time is about another 10 minutes. So roughly 30 minutes. Some people get pretty fast at it and it doesn't take them maybe just 15 minutes all total. But in the beginning, I would just say about 30 minutes so you have an idea. All right, step number 7 is plan your R&R time, rest and relaxation time. Plan on having some relaxing movies on hand, some books to read, some quiet time with no interruptions. So if the neighbors come over, the family comes over, you just say, you know what, I'm going through my cleanse and I can't do this because I'm on a schedule and love to talk to you later. Let me call you up as soon as I'm done. Okay, and just really focus on taking care of yourself. Spend time in nature. Go find your favorite park, your beach, your lake, anything where you are outside in nature, getting some time for yourself and really replenishing your body so that it can detox properly and get that peace going on. I mean, there's nothing like being out in nature and feeling rested and peaceful. That is the biggest detox under the sun and the most powerful, really. Okay, I know you're going to have questions because this was very basic. No problem. Those who have been through this 3-day boot camp are welcome to ask me questions for the next 30 days. So all you have to do is email me at info@bodydetoxbootcamp.com and I will answer your questions. Give me about 24 to 48 hours because I do get a lot of questions, but I usually answer them much sooner than that. But just so you don't worry, it does take me 1 or 2 days sometimes to get your answers back to you. If you don't hear from me, folks, hey, don't hesitate to say, hey, I haven't heard from you. Can you answer my question? Don't worry about bugging me. I'd rather you do that and get your questions answered. All right, this is Judy Seeger. Get going on your detox and cleanse, people, and let me know how it goes. Take care.